Welcome to part 5 of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete. Here's what happened if you let Guojia's forces retreat. Unlike earlier, there would be more guys that would show up to try to set Shu Cheng the Blaze. So if you let those guys retreat, they're gonna come in with more forces to try to stop you from defending the base. But whatever the case, once you make it to Guojia, however, the fight should play out the same except for one thing, when you beat Guojia. So we might as well do that and put an end to this fight.
Finally got you! Now, prepare yourself!
So you finally got me, have you? Good. Good for you. I seem to have given you quite some trouble already. Can you manage another push? Oh. Is this where I tell you to prepare yourselves?
No way! There's still this many of them? Zhang Fei, get our brother out of here! Huh? You'll never make it. I'll help. No! Take our brother and go! Quickly! Guan Yu! I will see you again. Go! Now!
Sorry about that, the recording was lagging. I warned you that was going to happen, but now we can go off to Guandu. Now that we have this star, we basically had to do that in order to get the hypothetical route later on, which will be showing up by maybe part 11 of the Shu playthrough. So, with that said, Guandu, thankfully, there is no star requirement. However, this can be tough for one reason and one reason only. This is an escort mission. I mean, it starts off as a fight all the officers mission, but it's going to end up being an escort mission. So you're going to have to take whichever person you possibly won't need to take. You could take Shao Yun, you could take Liu Bei, you could take Zhang Fei, but my recommendation, Zhang Fei is actually the stronger of the three. Shao Yun is actually the quicker of the three, and Liu Bei, well, at least you won't have to worry about him being killed if you're playing as him. So with that said, again, it does not matter who you play as. What matters is you get out of Guandu alive, and that is the whole gist. So, I'm tempted to play Shao Yun, but no. We're gonna pick up Zhang Fei, and we're gonna go on ahead and get this stage over with. This also has a camp, so you might want to go around the camp and conversate with all the members there. I mean, they're just standing there just looking at each other instead of, emoting like in Dynasty Warriors 7, which I really do miss that. Because in Guandu and Dynasty Warriors 7, you can just hear Yuan Shao just give his rousing speech while throwing his hands in the air like he just don't care. But no, 8, you have silence. Nothing but silence. And oh look, there's lags and hiccups, the game is messing up. Well, needless to say, I told you this is the best method I can use to try to bypass DMCA and, more importantly, bypass HDCP. I mean, like I said, I do have a Hawk Pug, but it only works for the Xbox One. But, yeah, I'm having a little bit of lagging and issues. I'm glad that this part did not break up as much as part 3 and 4 did. Oh god, part 3, it broke up ridiculously. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know what to say. But it broke up terribly. So, hopefully the same thing doesn't happen here. I mean, it shouldn't, because this is like post-recording. But a little bit of doctoring and editing is all that I practically needed. So, the only reason why we're here in Guandu again, for those of you who may be just joining us and trying to skip over, is the fact that this is based off of the fact that you let some of Cao Cao's forces get away in the defense of Suchong. And yeah, I'm selling off weapons because I want to try to get as many weapons as I can. I'm going to stop doing that because eventually I'm just going to go back to ambition mode and try to earn up enough materials to start fusing a majority of these weapons for not only the Wei characters, but the Wu characters, the Jin characters, and some of the characters that'll show up in Lu Bu's playthrough. And oh boy, we've got lag. I can't help that. This lag here is happening for a reason. And it's not even my computer. That's the thing. My computer is optimized to handle this.
In this battle,
this has a lot to do with my router. Everything to do with my router. And sadly, it is the better service in Florida out of everything. Frontier has got some really good Wi-Fi, but the problem of the matter is, ever since it went to 5G, everything went to shit. Plain and simple. Nothing just works in 5G. So if you got a Wi-Fi desktop, it's gonna bumble, crash, and fumble in 5G because 5G is shit. And you can't go back to 4G, that's the problem. But nonetheless, folks, while I'm talking about the, frame rate issues that you're seeing, instead I should be talking about the stage. The stage itself, it's not that hard at first. You're practically following Yuan Shao's words to the letter. There is no star requirement once again. All you do is just, again, follow Yuan Shu's words to the Yuan Shao, not Yuan Shu's. I don't think you fight Yuan Shu as Shu. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he shows up in Defeat Liu Bu, but I don't think you actually do battle Yuan Shu as Liu Bei. Which is absurd, by the way, because Liu Bei did take part in a couple of battles with Yuan Shu. So, yeah, we have to break through the gatekeeper, and we're gonna break through this one base. Sorry, I'm stuttering here. And once we do, all we have to do is just, again, continue following orders to the letter. But soon, something weird's gonna happen on this stage. And if you've played Dynasty Warriors, and if you've played Guandu as Shu, you know exactly what that disturbance might be. And more importantly, you know where things are gonna go. You don't complete this stage for Yuan Shu in some cases. In others, you just actually fight Cao Cao to the last. Not in 7, and certainly not in this game. So what we're doing here again is trying to prevent any more damage happening on this stage.
I'm still waiting for a
And by any more damage, I mean trying to prevent any territory to be taken.
The enemy in Western Guandu
We defeated Gian Yu, and if you need to,
allow me to
try to take care of Yue Jin and Eugene to make sure that they don't come anywhere close to the bases you just took. Because when you take those bases, they're going to come out to come after you. And once you deal with the Western forces, now he's going to ask you to go after Baima. Or Yajin, yes. You're gonna assist Yajin. And that's a one-way in, one-way out thing. But soon, you'll see a disturbance in Baima. That's when things gonna go completely downhill. Now, let me just get this horse, because I need to be fast and quick. And more importantly, even though Zhang Fei is pretty well versed, he's not that fast. The other two are pretty damn fast and will leave him behind. A good tip to know, because in the later part of this game, well, in this stage actually, if you're playing as the other two and not Zhang Fei, he's a big liability, considering that he definitely runs slow.
Impossible.
That's what I could say about the three brothers in this game. While Liu Bei is the fastest of the three, Guan Yu is the strongest. Zhang Fei, there's that disturbance I was talking about. Zhang Fei, he is the slowest, but he's also a heavy hitter, and he also has a throw for a Musou, courtesy of Dynasty Warrior 7. So we're gonna have to turn around and go straight to Baima to find out exactly what the hell's going on, considering that Liang and Chou are easily killed. You know who did this. If you played a lot of Dynasty Warriors games, you know exactly who did this. I mean, it shouldn't be rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not trying to be mean or sarcastic, but yeah, you know who did this. If you played this multiple times, you know who is here. And thankfully, you don't fight them like you do in 4 and 5. Yay! No. You actually run into him. And speaking of which, there he is. Oh, right, and I don't have a speaking cutscene for him. I thought he had a cutscene. That's why I went there, cut it, and turned up the volume. But I didn't think about that. Oh no, the cutscene's gonna be until later. But he is gonna come, and at that point, you thought he was gonna come after you to fight you. Nope. He's gonna turn on Cao on a dime. And yeah, they pretty much mashed up Guan Yu's escape with Disturbance of Guandu, and all 4 is gonna have to escape from Guandu. You're practically fighting against 2 military forces just for you to flee. Now then, this is the same thing that happened in Dynasty Warrior 7, except Guan Yu escaped from the battlefield first and left before Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Liu Bei had to escape. You only have to worry about, I think, Liu Bei and Zhang Fei because you were playing the Zhao Yun by force in Dynasty Warrior 7. Not here in 8. You can choose either one of the 3 or have a second player to choose the second one. Doesn't matter. The CPU is pretty much going to be playing absolutely stupid. Oh, and by the way, bear in mind that if you try to go up north, you won't be able to. So you're gonna have to go through Baima Castle in order for you to escape, because Guan Yu actually made it to where you can escape. You didn't expect that to happen, but it did. Oh, and by the way, take a look at the map. Those two had got a very long head start, while I'm over here fighting goons and trying to make my way out. Yeah, that's the thing about the escorts missions in 8. difficulty does matter, because the higher the difficulty, the smarter they are. The lower the difficulty, the dumber they are. Well, they are, and we are playing this on normal after all. But still, even on normal, even on hard, and even on chaos, the AI will still throw itself at the mercy of the enemy, and God forbid if you play this on chaos, the enemy will kick your ass. By the way, I played this on chaos in Dynasty Warriors 8 for the Xbox 360, so that's why I'm getting all of my experience from. Again, I had 3 versions of this freaking game. Well, I had 3, but I borrowed the Switch for the review.
So you would
in case you're wondering.
would you?
And I just deleted it because, well, I had to give it back to somebody.
Both sides are stepping up their pursuit.
But with that said, the only reason why I only got the Switch version for the review because I thought I could record it, and apparently I couldn't. Well, anyway, we just have to fight our way through because the enemies are going to constantly spawn in front of us. We cannot let our team get destroyed. At least one person falls. Oh, and look, this wrong-sounding Zhang Liao.
I shall pull back for now.
As I was about to say, at least one person falls. That's pretty much the end of the mission. You gotta make sure nobody falls.
Claim it at once.
Oh look, there's Sao Ren. Let's end this guy. Done.
If it's a fight you want,
yeah, I'm at level 47, but you know what? I've already done this on normal, so
Okay,
yeah.
We've had enough of you dragging us all over this
The
battle.
grind is
It's
real,
time to
ladies and
silence
gentlemen.
you for good.
And on top of the fact that I went there gained some levels in ambition mode. So, even then, even if I up the difficulty, it's still gonna be hard because this game is unforgiving. Even though it looks like it isn't, it is. And the only reason why it looks like it isn't is because of the fact that I do believe Victory Jubilation, I think Victory, yes, Victory Roar or something like that, where the officers are made weak, yeah, it's level 20, so we won this.
Well, well. You're real trouble, aren't you? It can't be helped. I shall withdraw before things get too serious.
brother. I'm glad you are safe.
I'm glad to see you. How did you survive?
I have been in Chou province, lending my life briefly to Lord Cao Cao, and doing some tasks for him to repay the mercy he showed me. It goes against my honor to have fought for one other than my sworn brother, and I ask forgiveness.
Please, say no more. You have done nothing but maintain our vow to live and to die together.
And you? You have joined my brother's cause.
So, what next? We've done everything Yuan Shao told us to.
That man desires power only for his own selfish ends. If we continue to fight with him, we will never see the land we desire. My apologies. You have only just joined us, and now I fear we will be homeless.
Worry not about me. This spear of mine exists to serve you alone!
On course, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next episode of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends, as we don't have to worry about another star requirement, but we do have to worry about escaping yet again. This time we're escaping from Changban. This is RP Man 985. I will see you all next time. Peace out and take care.